We have voiceover, we have some images. Now we want to add in some sound effects. So we're going to go back up here again. We're going to go to media, choose audio. And what I want is thunder. So found some thunder right here. And this is going to look weird when I drag it in there. It's going to look like everything has disappeared, but it hasn't. Let's grab this one and just drag it over. And you see it looks like everything's disappearing. And I'm dropping it in here. And hopefully it's going to drop in the right place. And you see now at the very bottom is my voiceover. If I click on that, we see that up there full. My sound effects have dropped on this particular line. Okay, so if I play it, and you probably can't hear this, but I'll play it anyway just in case.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Okay, so there's a big crash there. And I can adjust where this crash is. I can shorten it. So again, you can just trim off the beginning of it if you want to. And then I can adjust it and move it. Well, maybe. There we go. I can move it so that it shifts down here a little bit and is more in, like it's starting to come in while I'm talking, and then it's really loud in the middle here. Okay, so I've got my thunder, and I can add in those effects throughout. Okay, just make sure your cursor is where you want the thing to go because it's pretty particular. So after I have sound effects in, and you can also kind of fade them in and fade them out. Like if I want this to come in lower and then be louder, I can put a fade in on it, okay? And you can decide how long you want it to be, which is a kind of cool little thing. So play with those things. So let's go back to media again. If I want, so next I want to find some music. So again, I'm going to have my audio, and then this time I'm going to search for scary music. Okay, so I've got like spooky haunted house going on down here. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to drag it and add the new thing to it. And now I've got you can see I've got, this is the track I've just added with my music. It says spooky haunted house music. My sound effects are up here. My thin green line down here is voiceover. So now if I play it, and you probably can't hear this, but I'll play it anyway.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Okay, so you've got everything going on. So you can choose the volume of it, because obviously we don't want it to be louder than your voiceover. So you just adjust the volume of that track here. And you can do that with any of the tracks. So now we've got all these different layers. We've got your voiceover, we've got sound effects, we've got music going through. You can add some text in there for your coming soon at the end. You can go ahead and click on that and add text to it. You can find some other elements to make it. You can make some things move along a little bit. But feel free to play around and make it look as good as you can make it. A lot of this is simplified as opposed to Adobe Premiere. So there's some things that are easier. There's some things that are more difficult because it's just not set up for that. But it's definitely an easier piece of software to use. So have fun with it. And do the best you can with it.